Some places are born from legends, and some become legends themselves, whispers the coastal breeze of Scilla, a jewel on Italy's Calabrian coast. Nestled where the Tyrrhenian Sea kisses the land, Scilla is a canvas painted with the vibrant hues of history and myth. Here, the cliffs seem to echo tales of sea monsters and heroic odysseys, conjuring the spirit of Homer's epic. Its waters glisten like liquid sapphires, reflecting the sun's playful dance. Can you hear the siren call of the past, urging you to explore its winding ancient streets and secrets whispered by the waves? Padua whispers secrets of ancient scholars through its cobblestone streets, muses a local legend. The city, with its roots deep in medieval academia, is a living museum where each archway and plaza tells tales of bygone brilliance. Picture the Grand Basilica of St. Anthony, its domes piercing the sky like a cluster of emerald spires. Here, the air is thick with the aroma of history and the faint scent of fresh espresso. As you wander through the botanical gardens, the oldest of their kind, you might wonder, what knowledge have these plants absorbed through centuries of scholarly whispers? Imagine a fortress built of mud and earth, yet resilient against the ravages of time and nature. Such is the marvel of the Yongding Tulou, a cluster of ancient earthen structures nestled in the hills of Fujian, China. These architectural wonders rise like donuts from the ground, their circular forms reminiscent of some cosmic timepiece. With walls thicker than a novel plotline and interiors buzzing with the life of generations, they serve as both homes and fortresses. As you wander through their labyrinthine corridors, one can't help but wonder, what tales do these walls whisper under the moonlight? Perched atop colossal rock pillars, the monasteries of Meteora seem to defy gravity, much like thoughts that float beyond the realm of the ordinary. These ancient sanctuaries, suspended between heaven and earth, have borne witness to the whispers of history and the silence of the stars. In the golden light of dawn, the rocks glow as if a divine hand has brushed them with ethereal hues. But what secret prayers and dreams are whispered within those walls, echoing through the ages? Perhaps the answer lies hidden in the very stones that cradle these celestial retreats. Imagine a place where the whispers of Moorish kings still echo through misty forests. Sintra is that enchanting realm. Nestled amidst the verdant slopes of the Serra de Sintra, this Portuguese town is a tapestry of whimsical palaces and enigmatic gardens. The Pena Palace, with its flamboyant hues, seems to have leapt straight from a fairy tale, while the Quinta da Regaleira captivates with its secretive grottos and inverted towers. As you wander these ethereal landscapes, one can't help but wonder, what other secrets does this mystical land hold beneath its emerald canopy? Every kingdom needs its dreamer, and Neuschwanstein Castle is the vision of a king who dared to dream in stone. Nestled amid the Bavarian Alps, this fairy tale fortress rises like a mirage from the mist, its spires piercing the sky with whimsy and wonder. Built by King Ludwig II, who preferred the company of composers over courtiers, Neuschwanstein is a symphony in limestone, its halls echoing with the ghostly strains of Wagner's operas. Peering at its reflection in the Alpsee, one might ponder, is it a castle or merely the dream of one? What if wine could whisper its secrets? In the sprawling vineyards of Bordeaux, this question feels almost tangible. Here, the earth breathes life into a tapestry of vines that stretch as far as the eye can see, each grape a keeper of stories forged by sun and time. The city itself, a blend of historic charm and modern elegance, mirrors the complexity of its wines. Imagine strolling along the Garonne River, where reflections of 18th century architecture dance upon the water's surface, inviting you to ponder the timeless relationship between land and legacy. Could you decipher the tales held within each glass? Imagine stepping into a realm where myths come alive, where the air hums with anticipation and the ground beneath your feet feels charged with ancient stories. Komodo National Park is not just a home to the famed Komodo dragon, it's a living testament to nature's unbridled creativity. These islands, shimmering like emeralds amidst the azure sea, hold secrets that whisper through the rustling leaves and echo in the roar of the ocean. As you explore this Jurassic landscape, you're not just a visitor, you're part of a narrative that has been unfolding for millennia, daring you to ponder your place within its wild tapestry. Imagine a land where fire and ice coexist in a dramatic dance of extremes. This is Iceland, a place where fiery volcanoes rise through glaciers, painting a landscape of raw, untamed beauty. The sky is a canvas of swirling auroras, casting an ethereal glow over untouched terrains. Here, the air crackles with energy as geothermal pools bubble and steam in contrast to the icy fjords. It's a world that challenges nature's conventions, inviting you to ponder the mysteries of a land sculpted by time and elements. Can you feel the allure of such a paradoxical paradise? Imagine a city where the old and the new dance gracefully together, like a duet painting the canvas of time. This is Bilbao. Once the industrial heart of Spain, it has transformed into a vibrant hub of art and culture, its skyline punctuated by the shimmering titanium waves of the Guggenheim Museum. Here, narrow cobblestone streets whisper tales of yesteryears, while avant-garde architecture sings a futuristic symphony. In the heart of the Basque Country, every corner is a blend of tradition and innovation, inviting you to ponder. What might the future hold for this ever-evolving gem? Imagine a city where pandas are the celebrities, adored by fans from every corner of the globe. Chengdu, nestled in the heart of China's Sichuan province, offers more than just its famous giant panda breeding center. Here, the streets are alive with the aromatic allure of Sichuan peppercorns, teasing the senses and daring you to embrace the fiery challenge of hot pot. The city's pace is a gentle dance, a stark contrast to the frenetic energy of Beijing or Shanghai, where even time seems to pause to savor life. But beyond the culinary delights and bamboo forests, Chengdu invites you to explore its ancient roots, where stories whisper from shadowed alleys and the echoes of history beckon you to listen. Can you feel the pull of its timeless charm? "Every sunset in Faro paints a canvas more vibrant than the last," said an anonymous traveler who left their heart somewhere along the cobblestone streets. Nestled in the embrace of the Algarve, Faro is a symphony of contrasts, where ancient Roman walls whisper tales of centuries past, while contemporary art installations challenge the eye. Here, the Ria Formosa Lagoon beckons with its shimmering mosaic of islands, a sanctuary for flamingos practicing their ballet. Yet, amid this picturesque scenery, one might wonder, what stories do the shadows of the Arco da Vila hold as night descends? Imagine a canvas painted by the whims of nature and time. Cappadocia is where the earth decided to sculpt its own gallery. This otherworldly region in central Turkey boasts surreal landscapes that seem lifted from the pages of a fantasy novel. From the fairy chimneys, tall, thin spires of rock, to the honeycombed hills and valleys, the geological artistry is stunning. As balloons pepper the sky at dawn, they reveal intricate networks of ancient cave dwellings carved into the soft volcanic rock. Here, history whispers stories of early Christians seeking refuge, and the winds carry secrets of travelers from ages past. Could such a place inspire dreams you haven't yet dared to dream? Imagine a painter's palette splashed with every conceivable shade of green and blue, and you'll begin to grasp the vibrant canvas of the Lofoten Islands. This Norwegian archipelago, nestled within the Arctic Circle, boasts peaks that jut skyward like the serrated edge of a Viking's axe. Yet, despite their rugged appearance, these islands embrace visitors with an unexpected warmth, a result of the Gulf Stream's benevolent touch. Here, fishermen's cabins, painted in cheerful reds and yellows, dot the shoreline like a string of brightly colored beads. As you wander the winding paths, it's as if time holds its breath, inviting you to ponder whether you've stumbled into a realm untouched by the rush of modernity. Imagine a place where the roads are made of water and the cars are replaced by whispering boats. This is Giethorn, a village that seems to float in a tranquil dreamscape of canals and thatched roof cottages. Here, the gentle lap of water against wooden hulls forms a symphony of serenity, echoing through the lush greenery that frames every view. As the sun dapples through willow trees, casting playful reflections on the water, it's easy to wonder if this Dutch hamlet is a scene plucked from a forgotten fairy tale. What stories might these waters tell if they could speak? Imagine a garden where the ocean kisses the mountains, and you will begin to understand Madeira. This enchanting Portuguese archipelago, often likened to a floating emerald in the Atlantic, is a tapestry of vibrant landscapes. Its rugged cliffs dive dramatically into turquoise waters, while lush, terraced hillsides seem to whisper secrets of centuries-old vineyards. Wander through the laurel forests, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you might feel as though you're stepping back in time. But what if these ancient trees could talk? What stories would they tell of explorers and pirates, of storms and calms? Imagine a place where the stones whisper secrets from millennia past. Malta is such an island. Anchored in the heart of the Mediterranean, this sun-kissed gem is a tapestry of history woven with golden threads of ancient temples and azure waves. Its landscape is a storyteller's dream, with every limestone alley and vibrant market echoing tales of knights and seafarers. The scent of pastizi, Malta's flaky, savory pastries, wafts through the air, mingling with the saltiness of the sea. Can you hear the echoes of history calling you to explore its timeless shores? Manchester is like a symphony composed of industrial echoes and creative crescendos. The city, once the pulse of the Industrial Revolution, now hums with the vibrant energy of innovation and culture. Picture a place where red-bricked factories stand shoulder to shoulder with avant-garde architecture, each narrating tales of transformation. Wander through the northern quarter, where street art is as common as coffee shops, and you'll find a city reinventing itself without losing its gritty charm. If cities could have personalities, Manchester would be the rebellious artist with a heart of gold. Where will its next masterpiece take shape? Imagine a sapphire set in the heart of a colossal volcanic ring, and you have Toba Lake. This mesmerizing lake, nestled in the caldera of a supervolcano, is a geological marvel that dwarfs entire countries in its embrace. Stretching over 1,145 square kilometers, it is the largest volcanic lake on the planet, yet its surface shimmers with a deceptive tranquility. Thick forests cloak its edges, while the island of Samosir rises majestically from its depths, like a forgotten world of ancient myths. Is it a serene paradise or a sleeping giant? Perhaps it's both, inviting the adventurous to ponder its dual nature. Can a city feel like a living tapestry? Ghent, with its intricate weave of medieval charm and modern vibrancy, answers this with resounding affirmation. Imagine strolling through its cobbled streets amidst a symphony of Gothic spires and contemporary art installations, where the scent of freshly made waffles drifts like whispers from the past. Here, the rivers Scheldt and Leie embrace the city, mirroring the dance of time across its waters. As you stand on the St. Michael's Bridge, the city unfolds like a story waiting to be told. Which thread of history will you choose to follow? Amidst the symphony of honking horns and bustling streets, Jakarta stands like a vibrant tapestry woven with threads of chaos and charm. Imagine a city where skyscrapers pierce the sky, casting shadows over ancient temples and buzzing markets. This is a place where time dances between the modern and the ancient, where you might sip a perfectly brewed coffee while the call to prayer echoes softly in the background. Jakarta is not merely a city. It's a living, breathing entity, thriving in its own rhythm. Can you hear its heartbeat, urging you to explore its hidden corners? Hyukyo, what if cities could float? In Venice, it seems as if the city itself is adrift on the tranquil waters of the Adriatic Sea, a maze of canals threading through a tapestry of history. Like a watercolor painting brought to life, its pastel-hued palaces reflect flawlessly in the shimmering lagoon. Gondolas glide through narrow passages, their pilots navigating with the grace of ballet dancers. Amidst the grandeur, the scent of fresh espresso mingles with the salty sea air. Here, the whispers of time echo in every ripple, prompting one to wonder, what stories do these waters hold beneath their mirrored surface? Marbella is like a mischievous artist who paints with sunlight and whispers secrets of the sea. With each wave that caresses its golden sands, this coastal gem tells tales of ancient Phoenician sailors and modern-day wanderers alike. The old town, Casco Antiguo, is a labyrinth of whitewashed walls and bougainvillea blooms, where every corner seems to hide a story waiting to be uncovered. As you stroll past lively tapas bars and chic boutiques, you might wonder, what would these cobblestones say if they could talk, recounting centuries of footsteps from fishermen to film stars? Imagine a canvas splashed with every hue of the alpine spectrum, and you'll begin to grasp the visual feast that is Innsbruck. Nestled snugly between the jagged peaks of the Nordkette Range, this Austrian gem is more than just a gateway to the Alps. It's a symphony of contrasts. Where else can you stroll through medieval streets only to be whisked away moments later by a futuristic funicular designed by Zaha Hadid? Innsbruck is a place where ancient echoes and modern whispers coalesce, inviting you to ski the day away and then sip a warming glühwein beneath a sky full of stars. Would you dare to find where history and adventure intertwine? Imagine a city where the past whispers through cobblestone streets and the future gleams in avant-garde art galleries. Cuenca, nestled amidst the Andes, is a symphony of colonial architecture and modern creativity. Its skyline is punctuated by cerulean domes that rival the brilliance of a clear Andean sky. Here, artisans weave tales with their hands, crafting Panama hats that defy their geographical misnomer. As you wander through its vibrant markets, can you hear the echoes of history blending seamlessly with the beats of contemporary life?